The air hung heavy with unspoken words, thick with the threat of goodbye. Sarah and Michael sat on opposite ends of the couch, their bodies close yet worlds apart. Tears welled in Sarah's eyes, blurring the photo on the wall, a relic of happier times, a painful reminder of what they were losing. Michael stared blankly at the floor, his face etched with a mixture of frustration and defeat. Their love story, once a vibrant tapestry of shared dreams and passionate nights, was fading into a dull ache of disappointment and resentment. The silence stretched, each tick of the clock a hammer blow to their crumbling foundation. Every shared glance felt like a shard of glass, piercing the veil of their carefully constructed composure. Sarah remembered the warmth of Michael's embrace, the comfort in his laughter, but those memories felt distant, replaced by a coldness that chilled her to the bone. Michael, too, grappled with a flood of emotions. He yearned to reach for her, to bridge the chasm that had grown between them, but the weight of their unspoken grievances held him captive. The thought of separation loomed, a menacing shadow threatening to engulf their world. The prospect of disentangling their lives, of dividing shared belongings and navigating a future devoid of each other, filled them with a deep sense of dread. Yet, the pain of their present reality, the constant sting of unmet needs and unspoken desires felt almost unbearable. They stood at a crossroads, their love story teetering on the precipice of goodbye, the path forward shrouded in uncertainty and doubt. Was this it then? Was this the end of their journey together? The thought echoed through the silence, a painful question mark hanging in the air between them. The weight of their decision pressed down on them, a suffocating blanket of despair. They both knew they couldn't continue like this, but the thought of letting go, of admitting defeat, felt like tearing their hearts from their chests. Maintaining a relationship, they were discovering, was not a passive endeavor. It was a labyrinth of emotions, a delicate dance between two individuals with their own hopes, dreams, and vulnerabilities. The fairy tales had lied. Love wasn't always effortless, a magical elixir that conquered all. It required effort, understanding, and a willingness to navigate the inevitable storms that life threw their way. Lost in the maze of their own pain, Sarah and Michael stumbled upon a beacon of hope, the wisdom of relationship experts. These guides, seasoned travelers in the realm of love and commitment, offered insights that illuminated the path back to each other. They spoke of the importance of communication, of truly listening and understanding their partner's needs and fears. They emphasized the power of empathy, of stepping into each other's shoes to see the world through their eyes. One expert, whose words resonated deeply with Sarah, stressed the significance of love maps, detailed mental maps of each other's inner worlds. Knowing each other's dreams, aspirations, worries, and joys, she explained, was crucial to maintaining a deep and meaningful connection. It was about noticing the little things, remembering the details that made their partner feel seen and understood. Michael, too, found solace in the experts' advice. They spoke of the importance of turning towards each other, of choosing connection over conflict. They emphasized the need to express appreciation, to acknowledge the positive aspects of their relationship, even amidst the challenges. These insights, simple yet profound, offered Sarah and Michael a glimmer of hope. They realized that their love story wasn't over, merely paused. It was a story waiting to be rewritten, a canvas yearning for the vibrant hues of renewed connection and understanding. Armed with this newfound knowledge, they took a tentative step back towards each other, their hearts heavy with the weight of past hurts, yet flickering with a fragile ember of hope. Guided by the experts' wisdom, Sarah and Michael embarked on a journey of rediscovering the language of love. They began by truly listening to each other, creating a safe space where they could express their needs and fears without judgment or interruption. They learned to identify their own emotional triggers, those sensitive spots that ignited defensiveness and fueled conflict. With each conversation, the walls that had separated them began to crumble. As they shared their vulnerabilities, they discovered a renewed sense of intimacy, a deeper understanding of each other's hearts. Sarah learned about Michael's fear of failure, his deep-seated need for her approval and admiration. Michael, in turn, gained insight into Sarah's longing for emotional connection, her desire for his affection and reassurance. They rediscovered the power of small gestures, of random acts of kindness that spoke volumes. Sarah surprised Michael with his favorite meal, a simple act that conveyed her love and appreciation. Michael, remembering Sarah's love for wildflowers, brought her a bouquet after work, a gesture that brought tears to her eyes and warmth to her heart. Slowly but surely, they began to rebuild their emotional bridge, brick by brick, with patience, empathy, and a shared commitment to saving their love. The air, once thick with tension, began to clear. Laughter, once a distant memory, returned to their home, a welcome melody that filled the empty spaces with hope and joy. They rediscovered the beauty of connection, the simple pleasure of each other's company. They learned to communicate their needs effectively, to express their love in ways that resonated with their partner's heart.